Good morning. Welcome. Welcome to the first midweek movement for therapists who are ready to reclaim their mornings and take a pause together, particularly those of us who are really good at tending to everybody else, but really struggle to give to ourselves. This is a space for you, building a community for therapists, to have a space on a Wednesday morning to come back to body, to reconnect, to listen in. So welcome. I am new to YouTube Live. I'm Dr. Coral Westaway, the energy psychologist. I'm a clinical psychologist. And for the next 30 minutes, we will be doing an embodied practice, coming in, listening to our body, doing some movement and some energy-based practices, and then some energy clearing. So this is different from when we've done it on Zoom. So if you're joining me, I'd love you to drop in the chat and say hello. It'd be really great to hear from you. Let me know where you're coming in from this morning. The moon, the beautiful crescent moon, is just outside my window as the sun is just coming up. So let's take a minute together, have a bit of a wriggle, a bit of a stretch. Take a couple of deep breaths and center in. Morning, Jack. Thanks for joining me. Lovely to have you here. Now I'm going to invite you to feel your feet on the floor, to feel your legs on the chair. And stretch in through that body, bringing your attention to what is present there this morning. Being with your breath as it expands all of you. The rise of your body on the inhale and the fall of your body on the exhale. Thanks, Alison. Lovely to have you here. Welcome. Connecting into the earth and just dropping in this morning from whatever is going on in the house. Morning. Oh, hi, Katie. Thank you. Coming into this moment, bringing your presence and your attention right here, right now. As we land together, and we find some stillness in this morning, just for us, leaving all the busyness to one side for a moment. Hi, Marina. Thanks, guys, for joining me for my first one. I feel really grateful for you. Thank you. So I'm going to invite you to tune in. Tune your attention into this body and see what's present this morning. In these next 25 minutes together, we're going to do a combination of stillness, connecting in, slowing things down, a bit of movement, some energy exercises, and then a bit of energy psychology clearing to move things through and resource you and resource us all at this midweek point. So noticing any points in your body that are actually feeling quite relaxed this morning, that are feeling quite comfortable, and breathing into those and enjoying those this morning. And then noticing Any points that are maybe feeling a bit tighter, or a bit tense, or there's something going on. Maybe bring in some touch, or bring in some attention or breath to those areas. Not trying to change anything, just bringing some gentle curiosity, seeing what is present. Seeing if anything changes as the breath and as our gentle, kind attention goes to that area. Not pushing it, just being with it, seeing what is held there and what is needed in this moment. As we work through today and in these morning sessions, everything I offer is just an invitation. And the bigger invitation is for you to tune into your body, to listen deeply into your needs. We've all been conditioned to sit still and be good and follow instructions. But mine are not instructions. They're really invitations that you can take and check. Does this feel right for my body right now? This is a space for you and your needs. So breathing in to whatever is present this morning. This midweek point, the second week in January. As the busyness and excitement now for Christmas, maybe the challenge of the new year is behind us. The days are still short and cold. And we're invited to be gentle, really tend to what we need, whilst there's also all these demands calling to us. So connecting in with the earth through our feet. Maybe pushing down through your feet, feeling that solid connection. Breathing into that. Feeling into what we could do with a bit more of. And inviting that up through our feet from the earth. A bit of solidity, a bit of strength, a bit of grounding, a bit of centering. Knowing that that is always there below our feet. And inviting in whatever's going to serve us, set us up well for our day. It might be that a bit of self-touch feels useful or nice. Maybe a bit of a hug, a bit of a stroke, just a bit of connection with one point in our body. Tuning into what feels useful for you. I really wanted to acknowledge today. This week we've heard of the death of Gary Craig, the founder of EFT. Such an important, pivotal person in the energy psychology world, who really developed meridian tapping in the form of EFT and made it accessible to so many of us across the world. So just really honouring Gary and all of his work, celebrating and bringing thanks for all that he's done, and sending wishes to his family and loved ones in deep gratitude. Now, shortly, I'm going to offer a bit of a movement part to the practice. Like I said, we've been taught to sit still. We do so much sitting at desks. We've been taught to look outside of ourselves for guidance, for answers. But all of the wisdom that we need lives within us. And when we come back to movement and we bring our attention, we can start to really work with our body, accessing some of that. So I'm going to invite us to start with a couple of exercises from Donna Eden's daily energy routine, the 4 thumps. So I say thump loosely, tapping first lightly under the eyes, bringing the breath to move that through. Connecting in this point on the meridians to really ground and center us this morning. And then we come to the collarbone point, the end of the kidney meridian, releasing any uncertainty, any deliberation. This is all about stepping forward with ease, with clarity. Breathing into that, inviting anything old that's not serving us to move through. Coming to the thymus, just above the heart. This is our Tarzan point, our life force energy. We can rub here or tap or thump, bring sound, bring our voice, bring our breath to really activate our lymph, get that flowing through our body, invigorate our whole system, wake us up for the day. Feel into that. A lovely one when we've been sat at the desk or we're feeling a bit stagnant. We just need to charge ourselves up. And then into the spleen point, under the arms, we can rub or tap here, cross our arms over, whatever feels good. This is linked to metabolizing. So clearing all those toxins through our system. Physical things we've ingested, but also anything emotional or energetic that's hanging around and we're ready to move through. Oh, lovely. So I'm going to stand up. Again, this is an invitation. You tune into you. All of these movements can be done stood or seated. So I'm going to invite us into the cross crawl. So this is bilateral movement, opposite hand to opposite knee. Bringing in a bit of flow, bit of rhythm. Step back so you can really, really see and feeling into this morning. Does your body want big, flowing, or does your body want slow and gentle, or even seated? Whatever feels good for you. Now this is a bilateral movement, as I said, opposite side, left to right. So we're working both sides, both hemispheres of the brain, inviting these natural crossover energies that help with coordination, centering. We keep bringing our attention to our breath as we allow our breath to move through anything old that's ready to release. Okay, I'm going to invite us to shake that through. And let's have a really good shake this morning. Oh, we hold so much in our body, and our body doesn't know how to release it. So I'm just going to invite us to shake for a couple of minutes. And you tune into your body. Which bits need to move? Where is there tension? Listen to what your body needs. As gentle or as vigorous as feels good. Tuning in and allowing the shaking to release anything that's being held there. This is when I really miss the Zoom call and being able to see you all. This is a different way of doing it, hey. I'm a little more isolated in my room on my own. But I hope that, and I know that you're all there shaking along with me. And feeling into what is present in the body. Feeling into where wants some movement. Thank you, Jack. I know I can feel you all. I'm so grateful for you being here joining me, trying these different ways of working. Thank you. So you might want to bring some sound to the movement. You might want to try shaking out different parts. Just really finding what feels nice. This is not about struggle. This is all about being with our bodies and tuning in to how our body wants to move. No right or wrong. Just honouring. Oh, I'm so lucky. The sun is coming up outside my window. What a treat to be here with you guys as the day greets us. And the moon is still there. Okay. Another 10 seconds. Shaking it all through. Being with this. Okay. And then after the shaking, it can be really good to do some unwinding. Now, unwinding is kind of slow flowing spiral movements. So I'm going to invite you to start to really feel into the stretch that your body wants to do. Be a cat and invite a slow, long, leisurely stretch. And from there, carry it on. Stretching and unwinding and feeling into how your body wants to move. Which parts of you would like a stretch this morning? Again, bringing your attention to what's present, tuning into the impulses in your body. Our natural impulses have been so shut down. We've been encouraged to disconnect from what we want and what we need. So this practice, I really invite you to tune in. How do I want to move? What is my body calling for? What's it asking? And I'm doing particular movements, but there's no right or wrong. You just tune into what feels good for you. My shoulder blades are always calling for some stretching. Oh. Okay. So I hope that's feeling a bit freer in your body. The last little bit, tuning into any more movement that wants to come. I'm working towards having some music to accompany us, but YouTube has some different licenses on music, so to protect artists. So I need to figure that out a bit more, but we'll get there. Okay, so another shake, move that all through. And I'm going to return to seating. And I'm going to invite us into a little bit of stillness. So you might like to take a few deep breaths with me as we land here together. You might like to close your eyes or take a soft gaze, whatever feels right for you. And I'm going to just offer a couple of minutes of silence to be with yourself, your body, your breath. So when you feel ready, coming back into your body, feeling your feet on the earth, having a bit of a wriggle. And in this final section, of the morning practice, I want to share a bit of energy psychology with you. Energy psychology is a whole range of techniques to clear through and release that which isn't serving us, and to invite in and resource us more. So, honouring Gary Craig today, I really want to bring in some EFT tapping. So in future weeks, I'm really going to ask you all what you want more of and what you want less of, and weave that into the clearing. Today, I'm just going to invite you to tap along with me on the karate chop either side and repeat after me. Even though things feel busy, full, and tiring, I deeply and totally love and accept myself. And take a deep breath there. Even though there's a lot to do and my energy is low, I deeply love and accept myself. Take a deep breath. Even though it's easy to come off my center and feel overwhelmed, I'm working hard to be kind and gentle with myself and others. And I ask for help with this now. Take a deep breath there. And breathe that out. And we're just going to tap on the top of the head and say, all of the busyness, all of the stress, all of the busyness, all of the heaviness. Deep breath, and let your breath breathe that through and out into the earth. Outside corner of the eye. All of the busyness, all of the heaviness. Breathe into that and let your breath move it through and out. Under the eye. All of the fullness, all of the busyness. Under the nose. Feeling full and busy. The chin. The fullness, the busyness and the stress. Shaking that all through and connecting in to your heart, to the earth. And breathing in what you want more of for this day, for this week. Breathing in calm and centeredness. Breathing in the resources to set you up and hold you this week. Allowing that to expand from your center, from your lungs, from your heart, to fill your chest, to fill your body. Bringing the fingers of one hand to the forehead and the other hand to the belly button as we really allow all that we've done to settle and integrate. Thank you for joining me for my first ever YouTube live. Thank you. It's so great to come together, bringing the fingers of the hands to the pubic bone, up the central channel to the lips, locking that in. So I will be here most Wednesday mornings, 7:20 till 7:50, helping us therapists and helpers start our midweek mornings well, reclaim our mornings, and come together for stillness movement, clearing and resourcing. So thank you. Yeah, it's lovely to come back together for this year. Thanks so much. Loads of love to you all. Be gentle and hopefully see you really soon. Take care. Bye.